Okay, I just wanted to be like clear something up that this is basically like I started this channel for photography. I'm like a photographer basically, so and I specialize in portraiture, fitness, and boudoir, and that's why I started this channel basically. But obviously, I consider myself as an artist, and many things like influence us or I don't know, impact on us. And so this is why I've been talking about these headphones lately, because I know it's not really relevant for photography as such, but when I am not shooting, I am editing, and that's basically like anywhere like 4 to 10 hours a day, depending on what we are doing. And even on shoots, like you need music all the time. So every time I'm alone basically, or the situation allows, there is music. And I always try to make sure that it's a good quality music, because it's just uplifting. Honestly, it's just uplifting if you like listen to something that you love, you know, in a superb way. And that's why I'm with Nura, because they are just deliver. Like, I don't even know why not many more people know about this, but I'm very sure that many professionals are using them. So it's like I don't know how to say this. They are good. Like say you've been drinking whiskey all your life, or wine, or whatever. Like you've been drinking whiskey or wine all your life, and then someday somebody introduces you to like a whole new level of like an expensive whiskey, like a really expensive good whiskey. And if you have the palate, of course, if you can differentiate the tones and the tastes and the flavors in your mouth, and this is what happened to me. Like I was a whiskey lover like a decade ago, not for drunkenness, but I just enjoyed the taste. And one day, it was one of my birthday, and somebody bought me like a 50 years old Scotch, single malt, and that was like a gastronomical paradigm shift, basically. Like once you experience that, then there is no way you can go back to drinking like 12 years old Glenfiddich or something, or I don't know, Jim Beam. Like once you experience something better, then you can't really go back. And the same thing, it's like Nura is for me is like an audio paradigm shift. Like basically, you hear something in a way that you never thought is possible. Like you hear details that you didn't even know is there. Obviously, given the fact that you don't feed garbage into it. Like, if you feed it MP3, then obviously it's still gonna sound pretty good and far better than the competition. But I feed it lossless. I personally use Tidal. If you guys want me to give you my reasons for this, I've been testing all the services, but I don't want to go into that just now. But if you guys want to, I might make a separate, like a playlist that is separate from photography. But yeah, Nura is like an audio paradigm shift. Like, for example, yeah, I can't really say like you hear details that you didn't even know is there, and especially if you listen to master's quality, lossless. And of course, we have to say that like many people from my 15 subscribers, thank you guys. It's I didn't think that anybody would actually give a shit. Like serious, I didn't think anybody would care. Anyway, thank you for sticking with me so far. Many people ask what's the difference and would I recommend the Nuratrue over the Nuraloops, and there are some differences. Like in sound wise, I would say maybe I'm biased and I say like it's a bit better, but I can't be sure because I can't really test them at the same time, and these are super, so I never had the problem with these. That I never had problem with them audio wise. Like they always deliver. But I always wanted these because they are like, you know, super wireless. Like you give you the freedom that no cables, no wires, stick it in your pocket, tiny, whatever. And these are my favorite, second favorite, because this is his favorite. This is my second favorite because of that, the comfort and practicality, and when you are on the go, it is just far better to have than the big ones. But saying that, this is a kind of cool, because I was thinking like, what should I do with these now? Should I sell them or what's the situation? But I think I will keep them, because even though these are great for jogging or cycling or whatever, and never fall out of it from your ear or anything, but these get these loops, you know, you can just hang them around your neck, or say I'm out on the bike and just cycling or whatever in the city, and by any miracle one of these would fall out, I would have to spend like 5 hours to find it, if I could find it, or the truck goes over or whatever. But these, first of all, I don't care if I lose it that much, because you know, with the new baby is a new baby, so I wouldn't really cry much if I lose them. But these are delivering as well, insane. I know I say insane a lot, it's been pointed out to me. So they are brilliant, and they deliver the sound. They have a longer battery life, and as I said in my previous video, these come with a lot of accessories that are, they might sound stupid and not necessary for many people, but it's worth considering. I don't know if Nura will lower the price of these, because I think they probably should, because these two are competing against each other pretty much. So they might, you can expect the price though, maybe. I don't know. I don't have any insight into that. Nura, if you're listening to me, I'm totally up for a sponsorship, because I love this shit anyway. So for these, basically you have the freedom to buy all your buds, like as I said in an old video, like I buy this Comply grip something, and the isolation 500s, and these are perfect for noise cancellation, and they are just a perfect fit. And basically there is a certain diameter that you have to fit. So if you, I think it's 4 or 5 millimeters that what you can stick on this thing. But once you find, you can literally buy anything off Amazon or eBay or whatever you want. As long as the diameter is that, it's gonna fit and it's gonna deliver. It may impact your quality of music, because obviously Nura recommends that you buy stuff that doesn't have the guards, the mesh thing that is stopping your earwax probably getting into the stuff. So they don't want you to double mesh it, because it's probably impacts on the sound quality. So there is that. It's worth considering that you can buy literally, there's a wider range of tips you can buy at the moment, because obviously I'm sure there is stuff that you can buy for these, but I don't know what's that yet. And also the Nuraloops is coming with this cable that you can clip on the back here, which is extra geeky. Like, I don't want to quote that and people see me, because what's the point, right? But and this ends up in a jack plug. So basically, obviously we all know, if you into your music, you know that no matter what's the best wireless you can buy, wired is always better. So if you have a good wired audio input, then I would argue that these are better sound quality than these or these unwired. If obviously for these ones you have wires too, so, and I use them a lot wired. It's just practical, sometimes more comfortable not to use them wired, and you can't really notice the difference, I would say. But I mean, if you put like one wired and one unwired in my ears, I would argue that I might not be able to tell, but because I'm such an idiot, like, you know, oh yeah, it's like the record player guys, they say like they can hear the difference, but when it comes down to it, you can't really tell the difference. Anyway, so I have the wires, and I swear, once it's plugged in, it sounds better, tastes better, whatever. So you have that option, and not only that, but let me just get this. if you are a gamer, which I am not, but I game sometimes, anybody listening, any ex-girlfriends or whatever, I'm not a gamer. So basically, you can just plug this in and then you are in, and you have insane sound quality, and of course the mic included. I'm not even sure if the mic actually works. I haven't tried that because I don't play much games that where you chat, or if I do, then I mute the chat because I don't really want to listen to the noise, unless if I'm playing with some people who I actually know, and communication is always better. But if you play with somebody from, like, I don't know, Nigeria and somebody from Japan, everybody has an accent, nobody speaks proper English, and God forbid they are like speaking very fast as well. There's no way we can communicate it. It's just and someone plays music or whatever. So there is that. You can do that as well. So it's worth considering that it's like this loop that actually makes it like this is kind of a hindrance, but also it could be a benefit depending on how you're going to use it. Because honestly, I've been using this for a long time before this came out. So if I just walk around in the city, sometimes I love this, but with COVID being on us like for 2 years now, and the masks are a huge part of our life, and if you don't wear masks, you're an idiot. Yeah, don't send me hate mail, but you are. These are far more practical with the mask, because you don't have to take them on and off, and I'm not one of those guys who just wears the mask on my chin and yeah, I saw a guy today at Tesco's. He was in Tesco's. He wore the mask indoors. You don't have to wear it anymore, but it was on his face. But he was in Tesco's and it was just on his chin. Why the effort? Like, if you don't want to wear if you don't want to wear it, just don't wear it. But if it's on you already, why don't you pull it up? Like, oh my God. I could go into this like big time, but I swear to myself, I try to keep politics and flat earthing and all that stuff out of my channel, because it's very divisive. Just try to be open-minded, people. Like, even if you are very certain of some things, just keep an open mind, because you might not be correct, And I am the same. If I have an argument with somebody, I always keep an open mind, and I'm always ready to be like changing my mind, because we are not always correct. So don't be so certain about stuff. Okay, I might cut this out, I don't know, because it might be too much. So it's still worth considering. And also, these are super comfortable, but because if you need extra protection because you have some kind of weird ears, like say you are like a wrestler and you have cauliflower ears or whatever, obviously I would recommend these then. But if you have problems with earbuds in general, these might be better for you. If you want the great sound quality, then I would say that you don't sacrifice with this. The only thing is, like, the loop itself can be a bit like ticklish for some people. It's on your neck, because it's not actually sitting on your neck. It's just because it's not that flexible, you see. I mean, it's flexible, but it's not just sitting on your neck all the time. It's just like bouncing sometimes, like touching your neck just enough. It feels like there's a fly or something. So it's worth considering. And also, this has free functions, like as I said in my other video, like you can do these dial situations with this, which is you might be into that. Who knows? I'm not into that. I never really used it, and I don't like it. But you might be. Who knows? We are not the same, you see. So yeah, worth considering. So sound quality is good. These are different purpose, I would say. And I think if you ask Nura as well, I think they would argue that these are, because they are still making these, I think, so it's like they consider it's like different purpose. And yeah, obviously the charger is the same with these. You can charge them with USB, which is fine. You just clip it on the back here again, and then you can plug it into the USB, and it's charged very fast. You can only put them on one way, and it just clicks like a magnetic kind of situation. I think the battery life is longer on these ones as well. The battery life is longer than these babies, because it's a different construction, obviously. So I think I exhausted that. You can buy all the tips you want, as long as it's the same diameter and no mesh. You can buy meshed ones, but you might suffer in quality, which you might be able to tell, or you might not be able to tell. Who knows? Because there is a huge debate about this audiophile stuff. I think, oh yeah, I'm a massive audiophile, I buy the best quality, and it's a big part of. It's like micro contrast in the lenses. Like some people say they can see it. I can see it. I swear to God, I can see it, and I hunt down every lens. I have a massive lens collection, like a lens connoisseur. So I can see it, and I swear to God, I can hear the difference. But I may be wrong. Anyway, and the big difference, like obviously these are best. Like if you can only afford one, and you have like a somewhat larger budget, because you don't want only buds, then these don't come with these. These only come with originally with the charging cables, I think. But depending on your mobile system or whatever you use listening music to, like you can buy a Nura to lightning cable that comes with a volume button, and the audio sounds really good on these. So I might start using these for recording videos, so I don't sound like I'm sitting in a bin. So you can buy this with jack ending as well. So if you have like Android, or I don't know what these use, because I have Apple everything, but I'm not an Apple fanboy. It just works, you know. We just keep things simple, really. That's why. So yeah, I have the lightning one with the mics. What I was gonna say, oh yeah, actually, because my last video sounded so awful, a friend of mine decided to give me a mic. I don't know what it is yet. It's in the mail. So he said it's a good start for the channel, so I don't sound that bad. So yeah, expect you know, improvements soon. But I might start using these because these sound good. I tried it. I just didn't want to post it because I might look like an idiot with a massive headphone on my head and talking to this phone, because I'm recording on the phone. So I have all the gear, I have cameras, and because I'm a photographer, I have all the lights and I have all the stuff, but just don't know if it's actually, you need it. Do you need it? Do you write it down in the comments? Do you want me to put blue LEDs in the back like all the other guys? And do you want 8K? You want to see all my pores in my face and scratch my nose yesterday like red spots? So do you need that? Like, I know how to do it. I know how to color grade. I know how to edit audio. I know all this stuff. I just don't know if you guys actually need it. Because I think 2021, everything is going towards mobile now. You always these 50-second shorts, and most of the stuff people like and follow and whatever is, it looks very low budget. So it's not like I'm lazy or anything. I think the content itself, like if I'm talking about something, if I mention something, it's always because I actually care about it, and I try to like have like a message in it. So yeah, I might rumble a lot, and I might have a long form, like, because I know most people say you have to compress it into 8 minutes because you lose people. But obviously I want to grow the channel, but also I still want to be me. You know, I still want it to be like me. So this is what it is. But I might change my mind, you know. Who knows? Nura, if you want to sponsor me. Anyway, so this is the audio cable, which is insane. If you listen like me, I listen Tidal, and if I can, I prefer to use Tidal master quality. Oh, actually, yesterday I made because I'm on Tidal, as I said it many times, and I will tell you why in a separate video. But on Tidal, I know Nura has a massive, like a huge profile with recommended music in different genres and everything, and I was looking for this on Tidal. Not only that, but I contacted Nura, and they said they don't have anything on Tidal. So I decided I make like a curated list. That's not my favorite music. It's not something that I listen to every day. But if you want to test your sound, like the whatever headphone you have, if you want to test it, because obviously some of them are like quite slow and but the layers of audio on, oh my god, it's just, honestly, it's an experience. It's an audio experience. It's like, you know, it's insane. Like when you're sitting on a roller coaster, like, oh my god, it's insane. But you don't want to sit on the roller coaster all day, every day. So yeah, I don't listen to that playlist all the time, but if you want to like have an extreme experience, yeah, go check it out. I will put the link to that playlist below. But I think for that you have to be with Tidal. I don't think they have a free trial. Actually, they might. I think I saw it on Instagram. They might be running a 3-month free trial. It's well worth it if you try, but only go Tidal if you go for the hi-fi master quality, because otherwise what's the point? You can just go Spotify, obviously. Spotify has a mess. Anyway, I'm not going into this because it's a separate video. If you guys care, and also if you, any of you, check out that playlist on the Tidal. If you think there is or there are songs that should be there, send them to me like in a message on Instagram or whatever my social medias. They're gonna be in the description, all of them. So so contact me somehow or put it down in the comments, and I will listen to it. If obviously if it's like, I know lots of people taking a piss, you know, it's YouTube, so you have to pay attention. But anything you think it should be there, I will stick it on the list, and then we have like a community playlist where we can test music. If you guys want to, let me know. So also, as I mentioned, there's a gaming function with the Nuraloops. Probably these are good for gaming as well. Actually, I haven't tried. But with the Nura headphones, like obviously this is the most insane sound quality money can buy. Well, up to £500. I don't know. I don't buy a headphone for like £1,000. Like, you know, I'm not made of money. So. But if any companies out there, then they think they can beat this baby. Honestly, if any company thinks you can beat this, send me a sample or just lend me one and I will check it out. So this is it's a decent size of cable. So, and it's in a jack as well. So you have a really good mic, rigid. It just you just plug it in here, and they give you a clip that actually holds it in. It's not gonna fall out, but there's a clip that's it's an extra safety, which I don't know where it is now because I don't use it. So anyway, it sits on you. Brilliant sound quality, and the cable is long enough. I would actually argue that the cable is too long, because if you hold in your like controller in your hands, like my hands are only just this long, and this is like, you know, like 5 meters. It's pretty long. So there is that. This is brilliant. I did try this for gaming. I played some Warzone with it, and the sound is insane. It's actually too good, because any footsteps you hear is this might be your hearing. So it's insane. And also, of course, on these there's a mute function on and off, so you can just switch it to toggle basically, and there's a volume slider, so you have all the control you need in a gaming headset. And if you game but you are not like a massive gamer like me, like I play like twice a week or whatever when I have time, if you don't want to invest into like Turtle Beach, or if you don't want to buy anything you know, like a dedicated gaming headset, but you love music, then you can save money. Literally, you can buy these. I think these are like £40–50 on Amazon. It's well worth it, because well, yeah, it's well worth it. If you don't, you save on the extra headphones, and you know you get good quality from these. So I don't care what kind of headphones, gaming headphones you buy, they're not gonna sound like these. This is like, as I said, audio paradigm shift. I'm gonna make a hashtag like this. Okay, so that's that. But yeah, I will try this, because you can pair this probably Bluetooth, and if there is no lag, because sometimes with Bluetooth headphones there is like a lag, like a distance between the actual sound, and that can be super annoying. So I don't know, I will try this and I'll let you know if it's any good for gaming. But for everyday use, walking around, these are amazing. So I think I answered everything that I wanted to. So yeah, all in all, in a nutshell, this is a photography channel, but music is a huge part of my life, and that's why I'm talking about this. And I'm really passionate about Nura. Like, I tried almost everything under the sun. That is reasonably priced. Obviously, I'm not, you know, I'm not a millionaire. I can buy whatever £5,000 headphones and just use it twice a week. So in the normal world where we live, I think these are unbeatable, the best price value, these and these and these are, no matter which one you go with, if you can only afford one, buy one of these which you think is best for your needs, and you won't be disappointed. But this channel is for photography, so mainly I will talk about photo technique, studio work, how to use strobes, how to communicate with models, because it's very important. There are so many creepers out there. How to find models. Like, I'm a lens maniac, so I have a massive collection of very rare lenses. Like, some stuff I looked up on YouTube, there is not a single video on it. So that could mean that either they, like, I know I have one lens that's only like 10,000 were ever made, and I have one of those, and they're super hard to find. And I have one of those, there is not a single video of that on YouTube. So yeah, expect that, maybe video and anything photography related. And again, because audio in general is a huge part of my life, and my photography, it's a part of my art process basically. Like, if I don't listen to music, I'm listening to audiobooks or podcasts, and I mostly do that with one of these. So this is just a huge part. That's, I don't know. If you guys think it's not, doesn't fit on this page, I don't know. But I don't really want to start a separate channel just for Nura. Like, there's only so much you can talk about. It's like you guys will find out like, oh, this dude he just loves anything Nura, and he can talk about this all day. But there's only so much to say. Like, if you guys have an idea, I can make a Nura channel separately, or audio channel, because yeah, I have some rare stuff, LPs, but at the moment I don't think I have enough content to provide for, like, I don't know how many people are interested in Nura only channel, unless we come up with a way. If you guys let me know what you guys think, just write it down in the comments below, and then we go from there. And of course, thank you for all the messages and all the likes and all the subscriptions. Like, seriously, I know I have like 15 subscribers now, which is insane, but I didn't think like anybody would actually give a shit. So thank you, and yeah, let's keep this real. And if you guys have any questions, I always try to get back to you in reasonable time in the comments. But check out my social media, it's gonna be in the link, and you can contact me there as well. Like, follow, subscribe, and if you have any questions, contact me in one of those ways, and then if I can help, I'm happy to help. Like, I love helping people, that's one of my things. I don't like negativity. Okay, so I think that should wrap it up today, don't you think? Yeah, that should be enough. Coffee time. See you later.